Hey everybody, InfectTheXenon here coming at you guys with a Hieratic Ruler versus Cyber Dragon match on Dueling Network. So this duel pretty much showcases why I think Hieratic Rulers are going to be very prominent this format. One, I opened up not the greatest. I mean, I opened up decent because Card and Duality is pretty much your best opening play. But I draw into two vanillas. I mean, I have the Scarecrow and I have Tefnuit, but honestly, you really can't make a lot of plays in this deck unless you got two Hieratics minimum. And since he knows I'm playing Heretics, he plays around it very well. And I pretty much just have to grind my way to just make a play. And you pretty much need to draw into a set so you can get a normal summon. But besides that, I mean, really, I get Soup, but I have nothing to normal summon. So end phase, I'll discard Meteor Dragon. Reason behind that, if I top deck Tempest, I can discard Tempest and Luster Dragon number 2, get a Dragon Search. So it ends up being very well. And this battle also taught me, because this is a testing battle, and this explains to you the importance of testing. So through this this duel, I realized that I'm gonna need to add Battle Fader as a battle stopper. I'm only running 3 Swift Scarecrow right now, and the honest thing behind that is that Battle Fader adds a lot of plays to this deck, and honestly I didn't see it until I started testing a lot and seeing all of these plays, and I'm just drawing vanillas. What are assets? What's a card D? What's a duality? Like, what's a Hieratic Seal? I don't even understand what these cards are. And if I could just draw one, I could OTK, because, well, that's what this deck does. But since I can't, we're just back and forthing. And honestly, my build is not 100% final. I have most of these cards in real life already, so a deck profile will be coming soon at one point. But I do need to pick up a couple cards. Everything in the main deck is done except like Scarecrows and Battle Faders, and then M7 and Gauntlet Launcher in the main extra deck. So if you have any of that, hit me up. If you don't, just stay tuned for the for the deck profile. And this video honestly can show you the importance of testing. Again, with the Battle Fader thing, I really did not find it too necessary. But because I did test, I now added Battle Fader, and my deck is doing way better, because Battle Fader adds an attack stop and a tribute. So I could just, let's say, tribute for Tefnuit and then go off from there by special summoning Sues and whatnot. So yeah, I mean, it just goes to show you that if you test enough, you are going to have the exact plays, and you're going to know exactly what to add to your deck. You're going to know what to take out. You're going to see what ratios are good, what ratios are bad, to add a card to take out the card in general. If you see the card too much, maybe cut down on it and stuff like that. And although I wouldn't say that Dueling Network is probably the best source of testing, for the fact that for the simple fact that I open up so bad on Dueling Network, and then when I play test in real life, I open up not godly but decent. And on Dueling Network, my hands are like pure shit. Like, I can like get toilet paper, and I'd rather wipe my ass with the hands I get on Dueling Network, because it's just honestly that fucking bad. And here I'm forced to go discard a Wing Bee because I have 2, and like just a lot of cards that I'm playing right now I wouldn't be playing if I hadn't done countless testing on Dueling Network. And honestly, this deck is very much based on getting OTKs off, but you can really outplay. I mean, if I would have done a Dragon Ruler at any point in this game, like, I would have done something. If I would have banished 2 for Blast or for Tempest, I would have gamed. If I would have summoned Redox, I would have even had a game. So here I just summoned Essa. He has nothing to stop it, and I believe he's just going to scoop it up here, because obviously I can OTK, like, hands down. And here he's Cyber Dragons. I really haven't played against it, and this is where testing again comes to be a key factor. I don't know how to play against the deck, so I'm just citing in whatever. I really don't know. I probably should have put in Veilers, maybe. I don't really know. I could at least 1-for-1 with the Max C though, so that's why I felt that was decent. And yeah, I mean, I really don't know how to play against Cyber Dragon. So how do you learn how to play against a deck? You test. You got it. You guys have been paying attention to this video up to this point. So again, testing is probably the best way to get better at Yu-Gi-Oh! In my opinion, the hardest thing in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is definitely side decking. And how do you get better at side decking? You play against the deck and you side. And as you see here, I open up decent, but he has a Compulse. And yeah, I mean, this was a really good game, except the fact that he didn't play to his potential, because of the fact that he wanted to play around my cards. And if he would have gone off a couple games where I didn't have the Scarecrow, he would have gotten the game. But because he was trying to play around my deck, he lost. And that's a good thing about Hieratics. Hieratics or slow down your opponent because they don't want to commit to the field unless they know they can beat you. Because they know that if they have a monster on board and you have 3 Hieratics or 2 Hieratics minimum, that's GG's. And yeah, I mean, only smart players again will do that for the most part, but I don't know. I mean, I really feel that Hieratic Rulers is a really powerful deck this format just for their OTK presence. And if you want to go off, that's fine. I have Fader, I have Scarecrow, and then next turn I'm going to go off on you. Now, there is just one problem that I have with Hieratic Rulers, and it's just Hieratics in general. It's literally OTK or go home. Like, you know how ARG's motto is play hard or go home? Just OTK or go home, because if you're not OTKing, you have nothing to defend yourself. But that is where the Dragon Ruler part comes in handy. That's why you play the Dragon Ruler engine of the deck. The Dragon Ruler engine of the deck is legitimately just there to. I don't really use the Hieratics to OTK. I use the Hieratics to have them in the grave, and then at the end, if they get past my OTK, I can just summon my Blaster, my Tempest, and my Redox, and just go for Dragosax or Big Eye or what needs to be to get me the game. Even Guide Charger on a Dragosax token is very powerful. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be courteous and leave a like rating, because it helps me out and helps you out, because if I see more likes, I make more videos pretty much. And comment down below if you enjoyed this video or not. Thank you guys so much for watching. Infected Xenon out. Have a good one, guys. Peace. Awkward smile.